Hello everyone, I want to introduce to you one of the most important current tense statement which could be a game changer in your prelims 2023. So what you have done here is we have been covering current affairs under different verticals like the current edge test series, we have weekly workbooks, then we have weekly MCQ classes, then we have current edge sessions. So different data across these verticals has been compiled and we came up with a single document. Here you can give an extensive coverage of last 1.5 years current affairs, spreading across different subjects like history, geography, polity, economy, environment, and much more. More than that, the basic philosophy of this document has been, at least if you devote 1 day of the remaining 30 days for this document, it can give you a considerable marks advantage in prelims 2023. That is, in less than 70 pages, you are going to read more than 600 plus topics. I know you have some doubts how this much of topics we are able to cover in this much less pages. I will show you some of the examples. What is the philosophy in designing this document? If you talk about different sources being covered, we have extensively covered the routine newspapers like the Hindu, the Indian Express, then magazines, government websites like the PIB, then we have Yojana, Down to Earth, Science Reporter, Budget 2024, 23-24, and we have Economic Survey and much more. Going further, I will show you some of the examples of this document. So this is the index page of geography and environment. More than 130 topics from geography and environment has been covered here. So I will show you some of the examples. See, there has been reports on bomb cyclones as well as twin tropical cyclones in news. So what UPSC going to ask from these topics if a question comes? Mostly why UPSC is going to compare these with what you have already read in the geography, which could be the tropical cyclones or which could be the temperate cyclones. So what you have covered in these documents, in 3 lines we have give you a brief picture of tropical cyclones. Like it requires a tropical sea temperature of more than 27 degrees Celsius. It requires Coriolis force. That's why we're not finding the tropical cyclones at equators. And it requires already existing disturbances like a low pressure system. So these are the basic requirements, and this is areas where you can find these tropical cyclones. Then we are comparing the bomb cyclones, how it is different from a tropical cyclones, which are the areas where bomb cyclones have been found, and what is the major differences. Similarly for twin tropical cyclones, even though the mechanisms are very similar, what are the differentiating factors of twin tropical cyclones? For example, how Rossby waves are playing a role in twin tropical cyclones. These aspects are being captured and covered under this document. Going further, we have an extensive coverage of history, culture, current affairs. So people tend to forget this. For example, see about this Dokra art and Rogan painting. Why exactly are we learning this? Recently, in last year, when Prime Minister visited the G7 and he met the G7 leaders, he gifted the G7 leaders these Dokra art sculptures. So it is onus on the students who is writing the prelims 2023 to exactly know about what exactly is Dokra art, what kind of statues are being, what technique is being used, which part of the country this art is from. So all this basic data we have covered here. Similarly for Rogan painting, when Prime Minister visited Japanese Prime Minister, he has gifted the Japanese Prime Minister this Rogan painting. So you should know what exactly is the XYZ about Rogan painting. So this has been extensively being covered, and more than 65 topics from history, culture has been covered under this. Similarly, this exercise has been extended to all other subjects, including economy, polity, and much more. So all this is a free initiative. This document you can download from our Telegram channel, Kalam IAS. Do check out and make the best use of it. That's all for now. All the best. Thank you.